So one day, getting ready to go to work, we heard our dog downstairs crying and she couldn't get up the stairs. So I went down there and she's just sitting there with her paws on the first step. So I had to pick her up, she was a big dog, carry her upstairs, and me and my wife had to flip a coin to see who wasn't going to work that day because I had to go to the vet. So that's what we did, and then did an x-ray and found out her spine had really bad arthritis in it. So my dog Sean, she was 14 years old. That's pretty old for a lab, and anyone that's had a dog around that long, it's part of the family, you understand it, so it was heart crushing. So I called the smartest vet I know in the world, Dr. Oz Jackson. He told me about this really magical device that uses frequencies that can treat arthritis. So he put me in contact with this lady in Oregon, a doctor up there, and we scheduled an appointment to go have her treated, but unfortunately, it got so bad so fast and she was backlogged for a month that we never got to give her the treatment. So, I learned about this technology. It's like, oh, come on, how can a frequency actually help with the arthritis and stuff? So I really started to dig into it and found out it's some real stuff, but I was still very, very skeptical. I don't want to sell any voodoo at all. So I've been spending 3 years now doing clinical trials on my own to prove this works. I did all that before we ever tried to sell a unit. So we knew it worked on pets because that was the first allowable use of the technology. So we know it worked for pets, and pets can't lie. There's no placebo effect with a dog, so there's something scientifically there. That's what gave us the confidence to try and test it on humans. The very first time I tried it on a person for back pain, it was a woman that was in a serious car accident. She got stoned, drunk. It'll actually, if you're in severe back pain, it releases endorphins in your bloodstream within a couple minutes, and it'll give you the sensation of being drunk. So the first time you use it, if you're in serious pain, don't be driving. So it's super surprising to me that it actually worked. So it's like, okay, what are some of these other protocols? So there's 46 other protocols besides back pain, and we needed to concentrate. We've tested many of them, but not all of them yet. But we concentrated mostly on PTSD, but that's the one we've done the most clinical trials on, and asthma, but we're constantly doing testing on other ailments as well. And we have data that it worked, all 47 protocols work on the expensive device. It should work on our device. We just don't have a ton of clinical data on it yet. So there's a lot of devices out there. The majority of them use PEMF, same technology, but they're using like one band of frequencies. What we're doing that's different is we're using 2 frequencies at a time. One's targeting what's wrong, B, where is it? So like inflammation in your elbow. For PTSD is a full body problem. So it goes through every part of the brain, every part of the body, skin, every organ. So it's a very complicated protocol. So most people are not familiar that the body stores trauma, but there's a lot of research on it. If you just go Google that, there's many published books. There's some doctors out there who have been studying that specific thing for 40 years. So it's a real thing. It's full body memory. Your organs, your livers, your heart and stuff all remembers that. It's been shown biologically and chemically that that's true. The thing that's unique about VIBE, one is it has 47 copyrighted protocols that nobody else in the world has. And we kind of nicknamed it Pocket PEMF because nobody else has that. Nobody else has a device that can fit in your pocket. Nobody can see it. You can wear it with a lanyard if you want to, but it can be hidden or put in your back pocket or whatever, and it's out of sight. Nobody else has anything like that. So one thing that people are confused is they think like if they have a broken ankle or back pain that has to be placed exactly over it. It might give you a little more benefit to do that, but it doesn't have to. Because it's resonating with the water in your body, like a pebble in a pond, the wave, it's like a wave and it goes through your whole body. So you can treat a swollen foot with it in your top pocket. So it actually charges pretty fast. It only takes about an hour. The battery will last between 4 to 5 hours depending on which protocol you're running. The average protocol is about 45 minutes. The longest one is PTSD, which is 2 hours and 15 minutes, but just charge it every night. It's not a big deal. So your body is like a battery, and the cells in your body have a charge on them. When that charge gets really low, you get sick. It recharges your batteries. Anxiety is not just a thought in your head. You know it affects your whole body. You can feel it. So you have to have a protocol. It's not only going for that part of the brain that functions for anxiety, it's got to go after skin, organs, and the rest of your body have been affected by that thought. So you know if you're really scared or traumatized, you're trembling and shaking. Your fight or flight system is going crazy, right? This is kind of like a big hug. It hugs that system and calms it down.